Greetings. I'm JP.WATKINS. Thank you for joining my personal governance channel. Today we're talking about that circle of elevation. Have you ever been alone in a crowd? Maybe went out with your friends and you felt like they're doing the same thing we did 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And you just feel like this ain't my place. Maybe you've outgrown your circle. And sometimes we age out of our friends. And it doesn't mean that we're better than them. It just means that we're on a different path now. And we need to create a circle of elevation. If you're the smartest person in your circle, Dr. Miles said, if you're the smartest person in your circle, you need to find another circle. Sometimes we get too comfortable. We love being the smartest person in the room. We love people asking us questions and really honoring our opinions about stuff. But are you stagnant? Are you growing? Are you in that space where you're not being stimulated? People are not challenging your views. People are not giving you new ideals to challenge your perspective. This circle of elevation is important. But how do you get it? What things can you do today to start building up that circle of elevation tomorrow? Well, we start by activities. What activities are you doing? Are you spending all your time on social media? Or are you looking into different seminars, different conferences? Are you going to different things like, meet up to people with similar interests? Are you expanding your circle of influence? Are you reading different things, different journals, scientific journals, if that's the space that you're in? Are you reading magazines of your area of specialty? Are you staying informed? Because if you're outgrowing your circle, it means you need to find another circle. Or do you find yourself even kind of babying down, pushing down your aspirations? Somebody say, well, what do you want to be? What was your ideal job? And you say, well, man, my ideal job is to be highly paid, highly in demand, public speaker, and travel the world. So that's the way you really feel. But somebody else may say, you say, oh, well, I just like to be administrator at mid-sized organization. If that's what you want to be, I'm not calling judgment. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If that's what you really want to be, that's fine. But if you want to be a worldwide, global, international speaker, corporate trainer, then say it, then honor it. And get around a circle of people that's going to help you honor it, that's going to hold you accountable, that's going to say, hey, JP, how's the speaking going? What's going on? What you working on? Are you working on your latest book or books? What you got lined up? And then you can say, I'm working on this, I'm working on that. Got a few things in transition. So I really want you to think about your circle of elevation. If you've aged out of your circle, start reaching out today. That's my time. In the meantime, persist, believe, and achieve. Thank you for joining me on my journey.